Okay, here's another one that is gonna be, I'm gonna try to keep it just religious because I was asked what I did to John Alexander that he was so intent on hurting me. And I said I got him arrested when he shot Kennedy, and I got him arrested when he broke into the Democratic headquarters in the Watergate. He got out of both of those, and they were able to put patsies in his place. And those were so long ago that I thought of what it was when he told me. Now, recently, just 5 years ago, when he told me that he was Lucifer. I had a quite a long discussion with him, but he sent the guy who I call Arizona to talk to me at in Arizona, and and Arizona asked, and I'm sure that the question really did come from John, what it is I pray when I pray, because sometimes I do pray. I mean, I'm always talking to God, so I don't really feel the need to pray, but I pray for my family and for God and the angels and the Lady and Christ to guide our footsteps and keep us safe. And I pray to the devil to be gone from me, from my family and my friends, and go to heaven or hell, where he chooses. Where you choose. That's what I say. And then I go, because I kind of focus on getting rid of the evil around me and around my family and friends. And then I say some specific things, and but it's that part. It's that I say, the devil, be gone from me, be gone from my family and friends, and that was the part. And oh, and go to heaven or hell, where you choose. And as Lucifer, John asked me if that he said that's not possible. I can't, the devil can't go back to heaven. And I said, yes, he can. And he said, well, what if I am Lucifer, which he believed he was. I wouldn't be able to go back to heaven. And I said, yes, you would. And he started to cry. The mighty John Alexander started to cry. So he was really angry that I was saying that and that I was praying that. And he didn't want anyone to know that they could go back to heaven. Now, a long time ago, not a long time, 20 years ago, I went to a fortune teller. I think that was the first time I'd been to one. I don't know. But she said she believes in all three. And I said, what are all three? And she said angels, devils, and ghosts, people who are here on the earth. I pretty much just believe in angels. There are misguided angels or fallen angels, and my angels are the good guys. I make sure I keep my angels good. So, but the bad guys, the angels that'll give you advice that will hurt you and get you in trouble and hurt other people, they sound and look like a lot like the white angels, the angels who give the good advice and keep you happy, keep everyone around you happy. Those, they can sit on your shoulders and give you advice. And if you see, like in the cartoon, the devil is telling you one thing and the angel is telling you the other, well, a lot of people don't know which one to pick, and they really don't. And that has to do with abuse. And I think I have that formulated pretty well too. So what I'm asking everyone to do is to tell, when they pray, also pray that the devil be gone from you, from your friends and family, and go to heaven or hell where you choose. And then, so that the angels, and some of them are ghosts, and there's some of them are on this, they haven't gone anywhere yet. They don't know. I don't think that they always know, and this woman told me that too, that they don't always know that they can pick heaven. And the heaven, if they don't know which one, heaven is the one with the light. So you tell them that to go to the light is basically it. But for the devils, I don't say that. I tell them they can go, they can choose. But they shouldn't stay in you or near your family or your friends. And so what I mean, that had such a strong impact on John Alexander, who considers himself Lucifer. I mean, not just the devil. Most people most people in cults consider themselves devils, but Lucifer, he's the main guy. He's the guy who was God's favorite angel. I even said, when I said that Sean started to cry about that too. But that's why Lucifer, God's not gonna. Oh, and the other thing is, God doesn't kill anybody. God's certainly not going to kill Lucifer. So, he doesn't kill anybody. So, if you think that killing people makes you like God, well, you're wrong. It might make you like Lucifer, but not like God. So, that is my plea, because things have gone way past where they should be for now, and we are on the eve of destruction. I wrote that with Bob Dylan 60 years ago, a long time ago. But that is a simple prayer. Muslims pray five times a day. That's a good habit. It's a good habit, to stop what you're doing and pray, because you have so much input all the time that your mind needs a little time to recoup. And I think they have, I don't know whether they have a prayer that they say, or they just acknowledge that God is there. But that would be, I think that's why John was so upset with me. I do. I don't think it's because I got him arrested. I think it's because part of my prayer was telling the devil to go to heaven or hell and get away from you and your family and your friends. And so I think, and it might be right, that if everybody started to do that, everybody around the world started to do that, maybe that would change the world. And the other thing is to treat your children like they're your gift from God. Don't hurt your children, and don't say anything negative to your children. And when your children do something wonderful, clap and applaud and hug them and tell them that how great they are. And between those two things, There might not be anything else I need to do to get world peace. So we'll try that. Okay, okay. Peace.